Hey guys, for your warm-up video today, I thought we would play a game called Would You Rather? So in this game, I'm going to give you a would you rather scenario, and then I want you to pause the video, figure it out on your own, and decide which one you would rather, and then press play and see if you made the right choice. Now, it would be really easy just to watch this video straight through, not pausing and doing the work. But remember, it's your job to learn, and your job got harder the minute we stopped going into the classroom. So make sure you're still doing your job even though you're at home. Pause the video, work it out, make your decision, and then press play. All right, let's get to it. Would you rather run 10,560 feet or 6 miles? So take a second, pause this video, and decide which one you would rather do. Okay, hopefully you have done your work and you've come up with your decision. So let's look at this problem. All right, so I've got 10,560 feet or 6 miles. Now, depending on if you like to run or not, you might answer this question differently. I am not a runner, so I would rather run the least amount. Now, if you would rather run the most amount, then you're going to have the opposite answer to me. But if you're like me and you would rather run the least amount, that's the one we're going to pick. But I can't compare feet and miles. So what I'm going to do is change my miles into feet because I like going big to small, multiply them all. So I'm going to do 6 miles equals how many feet? So you're going to need to get out your conversion chart, or you already have it memorized in your head, in order to help you with this problem. So when you look at your conversion chart, you'll see that 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. Well, that's not very helpful because I'm trying to go to feet. So I need another conversion. So underneath that, I know that 1 yard equals 3 feet, okay? Well, now I have miles and I have feet. But how do I figure out how many feet are in a mile? I take these two numbers here and I multiply them together. 1,760 times 3. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 6 is 18. Carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 1 is 22. 3 times 1 is 3. Plus 2 is 5. So there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So now I'm going to go big to small, multiply them all. I'm going to take 6 and multiply it by 5,280. When I do that, 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 8 is 48, 6 times 2 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 6 times 5 is 30, plus 1 is 31. So 6 miles is the same thing as 31,680 feet. So would you rather run 10,560 feet or 31,680 feet? Well, I would rather run the 10,560 because I don't want to run a lot. But if you like running, you might have chosen the 6 miles or 31,680 feet. All right, do you see how the game is played? Let's look at the next one. Would you rather stay silent for 2 hours or 18,000 seconds? Pause the video now and make your decision. All right, so hopefully you have done your math and you've made your decision. Okay, so I have done a lot of being silent as I've been trapped inside. So I'm going to choose the amount that's the smallest. I don't want to stay silent for a long period of time. So I'm going to look for the shortest amount of time. So I've got 2 hours or 18,000 seconds. So I'm going to change my hours to seconds, big to small, multiply them all. 2 hours equals how many seconds? All right, to know this, I first have to know how many seconds are in an hour. Well, gosh, I don't know that, but here's what I do know. I know that it takes 60 seconds to make 1 minute. And I know it takes 60 minutes to make 1 hour. So if I want to know how many seconds are in an hour, I would need to take these two numbers and multiply them together. Can I show you the really easy way to do this? I know that 6 times 6 is 36, and then I need to add my 2 zeros onto the end. So there are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour, but we have 2 hours. So we need to do 2 times 3,600. So let's do it. 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 6 is 12, carry the 1, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. That was a weird looking 2, but we got it. 7,200 seconds. So would you rather stay silent for 7,200 seconds or 18,000 seconds? My choice is the 2 hours because that's much less time. Did you choose the same as me? Or do you like being quiet and you'd be okay with lots of seconds of silence? You ready for one more? Would you rather drink 2 gallons or 16 cups of prune juice? Ugh. All right, take a second, pause the video, and try it on your own. All right, I don't know about you, but I don't think I've ever actually had prune juice. But based on this GIF, I think it's going to taste really gross. So I'm going to want to drink the least amount of prune juice. So I need to turn my gallons into cups because I like going big to small, multiply them all. So I'm going to take 2 gallons, whoa, and turn it into cups. Guess what I get to make? The land of Gallon. In the land of Gallon, there lived 4 queens. Each and every queen had just 2 things. A prince and a princess to call their own. Each prince and princess had 2 children of their own. Each of the children were 8 years old, and that's the land of Gallon, or so I've been told. All right, this is very hard for me to do with a mouse, but inside of each of these pints, we have 2 cups. Bear with me best you can. If I was writing on the board or on a piece of paper, this would look a lot nicer, but you guys know what I'm doing. All right, I'm not gonna go put the 8 fluid ounces in because I'm only going to cups, and I don't know that I could fit it in this one anyways. Okay, so I need to figure out how many cups are in 1 gallon. I know that there's 2 cups in a pint, so let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So inside of 1 gallon, there are 16 cups. Well, wait a minute. If I'm comparing 2 gallons or 16 cups, I could say that this is the same thing as 1 gallon. It was easier this time to go small to big. So would I rather drink 2 gallons or 16 cups? 16 cups, because that's only 1 gallon. And I think that's still too much prune juice if you ask me. Blech. All right, so there you have it. I hoped you liked playing Would You Rather with me, and I hope you made the smart decision. All right, have fun with today's lesson. You're going to be working on some problems on your own and then watching the video to check your work. So it's kind of backwards from what we've been doing. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.